this is Tracy from Lavinia Stamps, and today we're going to be using our masking fluid and our multifarious card, and we've got 3 different Brushos here. We've got grey, sandstone and moss green. Those colours just go really nicely together. So first of all, I'm going to just use the masking fluid to create a little bit of a backdrop, and all I'm going to do is just sweep some lines, and we'll do some dots as well. Like so. Okay, remember to put that lid back on with the spike, and that way it won't get blocked up. Now let's dry this off. Now you can leave this to just dry naturally. It only takes sort of 5 minutes to dry. And then once it's dry, I'm going to spritz some water over the top and use the Brushos. And the masking fluid will then repel any colour thrown at it. And at the end we'll just scrape the masking fluid off, and it gives you quite a nice effect, something a bit different. So I've got my water spritzer here, and I'm just going to cover that, and then we'll add, this is the moss green first, and we'll do some sandstone, and lastly we've got a little bit of grey. And then using the spritzer again, we can just run those lovely colours down the card like so. And just use your kitchen towel to dab any colour up around the edge and anywhere that you don't want it going, really. And again we shall just dry that off. So now I'm going to use a little bit of foliage and just stamp up in between where I've masked off. And we're going to be using the Monarch. And we've got another little foliage stamp here as well, and this time I'm going to use the Shady Lane, which is a lovely green. Okay. So just using this little tool now, I'm going to just remove that masking fluid. there we go. So lastly, I'm going to now stamp some flowers, and this time I'm going to ink up in the Nocturne. So give that a good press. And then these come in a set, so I've got a smaller one here, and again I'm going to ink up in the Nocturne. And we'll stamp around about there. Again, give it a good press. And then lastly, I'm just going to take some words and I'm going to use the Twilight, ink up, and then I'm going to just stamp down this one side, like so. So taking a small paintbrush now, I'm just going to colour in the flowers. We've got our Elements ink pads here, and I'm using Merlot. So taking a little bit of water, just test that first, and then I'm just going to put a little bit of colour into our lovely flowers. Kind of makes it a little bit more solid. And now lastly, I'm going to use our Posca pens. I've got my yellow here, and I'm just going to do some tiny little dots. And of course, if you wanted to add some glitter to this, you can. But on this occasion, I think I'm going to leave it there. So I hope you enjoyed today's demo, and I hope it's inspired you to have a go yourselves, something a little bit different, but I think that looks really effective. Thanks for joining me again today. You take care.